The Big PNE Sleepout is a fantastic idea that came up through some conversations between Biffa and Blog Preston, who approached us, and then Preston North End's Community Education Trust to raise money for the Foxton Centre, and specifically to raise money to buy a house for our Housing First project.
Big PNE Sleepout is an occasion where we're trying to get the community of Preston together to sleep out in the concourse, to really replicate and raise awareness on homelessness across Preston. We know it's a growing issue, not just across Preston, across the country, and this is what we're doing tonight to tackle it. We're hoping to raise £50,000 to buy a house in Preston, and to do that is part of the Housing First programme that the Foxton Centre run.
Housing First is an initiative we've been working on here in Preston for the last 4 years, in that it doesn't require people to be ready to move into a tenancy. You don't have to have given up alcohol or street drugs or been in a treatment programme or anything like that. You can move in straight from the streets, and then we tackle the issues that people have. It's housing first, but it's not housing only.
As recycling becomes more prevalent and there is more and more dry material segregated for collection, bins and containers become more attractive for us sleepers to feel safe in and climb into and sleep at night time. It's the most dangerous place to be if you're asleep, and maybe intoxicated, don't realise the bin's been emptied. If you end up in the back of a truck, it's not going to end well at all. So we do a lot of work with organisations like Foxton across the country, but also with organisations like StreetLink to make our drivers aware of the issues. They report directly to StreetLink, who will contact organisations like Foxton to make contact with the guys and girls on the streets to try and rehouse or make them aware at the very least of the dangers of sleeping in containers, but ideally to help them and move them forward.
I think it's fantastic that we've got 300 Prestonians stuck in North End, all doing the sleep out and raising money for the 50th anniversary of the Foxton Centre for homeless people here in Preston.
When I was 15, my mum passed away, and that was through alcohol. And if she would have found somewhere like Foxton at that time, who knows, she might be here now. You just don't know that. Also, my uncle, when we were growing up, was homeless as well. And thankfully he managed to get back on his feet through a centre in my local area, Stoke-on-Trent, similar to Foxton Centre. I went to this Foxton Centre with an open mind. I didn't really give it much thought, but it was when I was speaking to these people that I realised that everything happens for a reason. They picked me to go down there for a reason, and I like to think the work I've done on social media, coming down tonight, and is raising awareness for this fantastic organisation, and people seem to look up to footballers in the modern world. So if I can be a role model for the younger generation and the older generation, that's something I will do. So I'd just like to say a massive, massive thank you for your support towards me and towards everyone. Thank you.
We have a lot of people in here. Everyone's in a really good spirit. Everyone's so happy that we've raised so much money so far, and that we're going to carry on raising that money. And I believe the community feel that we've got here today is it's hard to describe, because we have been planning this for 12 months and we didn't know how many people would turn up tonight or how many people wouldn't turn up, and to have this many people here from the idea that we all came up with as a collective is quite heartwarming, to be honest. So yeah.
Homelessness is not acceptable in 2019-20, and tonight we're just one step closer to tackling it in Preston. So thank you to everyone taking part.
There's a tremendous buzz here, a lot of enthusiasm, and I'm sure people will feel that it's a job well done.
Oh, it's just a great big thank you. You know, I thank you on behalf of the rough sleepers here in Preston, all the staff at the Foxton Centres, those who've been involved in organising this event, those people who've been collecting money for us, and those people who've donated. It's going to make a fantastic difference.